Hello everyone, welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're taking a look at a knife from RoseCraft Blades, and you can probably see from the sticker, we've got a new sticker from them. This is one exclusive for Heine Haynes here in the UK. So you've got the British flag in the background with the Savage Creek in gunstock. RoseCraft on the top, blades, modern and traditionals, established 2021. So it's nice of them to do like a UK only sticker, and it's really high quality as well, so it's nice to see. Put that in the top corner. One from the traditional line of knives from RoseCraft in the standard sort of drawer style box with RoseCraft blades, the interlocking R and C. We make knives for people who love knives. RoseCraftBlades.com on either side. On the base you get the same logo again and the model number, which is the RoseCraft Otter Creek Barlow RCT020, made in China, and then you get that same information on the base here. As I said, drawer style box, so you just slide it out. Inside you get like a little what are they calling this, Takeshi packs, like desiccant, stops any unwanted sort of corrosion or oxidization on the blade, and it also comes wrapped in some wax paper there to keep it safe. Knife comes very safe in this sort of foam cutout. It's just the right shape and sort of size so that it holds it in there. It doesn't sort of move around in transit, especially when it's wrapped in that paper as well. It really does fit in there nice. And the knife arrives to you in perfect condition, as you would want to expect from any company. Also like the size of the box as well, it's easy to store, you know, it's not overly bulky. But here it is. This is the Otter Creek Barlow from RoseCraft Blades. We are right about on the 3.5 inch mark closed length. Got that classic Barlow design with sort of the modern take on it. We have stainless steel bolsters integral with the liners. You can see that on there. They are all one piece all the way down. We have an otter paw etched into the bolster. You can see Barlow pattern traditionally has a bolster right about 1/3 the length of the handle, and you can see that pretty much is correct here. Just nicely rounded off. It's like a rounded square end, which is nice, like a little slightly different to it. Sometimes you would see a full round, otherwise sometimes you would see a great square, but it's nice to see them rounded off. We also have lined bolsters front and back, and this is in yellow sandalwood. And look at the grain in that wood, isn't that beautiful? I've become a big fan of wooden covers or scales on knives. Bone was really my thing to have on a knife, but honestly I think I've really sort of fallen for wooden covers. I think they're absolutely fantastic. See pins on there, nickel silver pins, all wonderfully flush and smooth. Transitions are smooth. All you can really feel is the line, and then going into the etch where obviously a bit of the material has been etched off. Fit and finish, immaculate as you expect from RoseCraft blades. Not a single gap at all. Flush all the way down, no stepping. And that sort of perfection continues on the back of the knife as well. See more of that really, really attractive yellow sandalwood. And this one's matched up pretty well for colour. See that on there. Again, lined bolster, traditional Barlow style bolster. And we also have, I did notice when I was took this out of the box and I was sort of playing around with it yesterday, you have the same style tang as the briar patch. You can see where the spring has a bit cut out from the top, and then the tang of the knife, I think you can work it out. If people put it in the half stop, it might be a bit easier to see. See there's a slight cut out under the tang, just in there. And then that sits nicely on top of the spring. And it lines up perfectly. Not entirely sure the benefit of that. I will have to sort of look into it, but I mean it lines up fantastically and I'm more than happy with that. But there it is. Look at the main clip point blade on that, and you get like a really nice size blade for the size of the knife as well. None of that sort of small blade on a Barlow. It's a really like a full-sized work knife. Really nice pull on it as well. We're about a 7.5 into the half stop, and then continues being about a 7.5 into the open position. We have a satin finish blade, you can see with the classic and the Armstrong swedge up there. Crescent moon nail nick, and you can see there is some gunk on there. I have been using this today, but the blade grind there is immaculate. Identical pretty much all the way around, can't really say anything for that at all. And screaming sharp out of the box, like dangerously sharp, and a really nice point on there as well. Swedging then is on both sides of the blade. You see it makes it come down to a nice fine point for like really detailed work. And then we have the RoseCraft tang stamp on the front, and then Andy Armstrong's Maker's Mark D2 Steel RCT020. And just listen to the walk and talk of this. Something really sort of pleasing about a Barlow, especially for me being a British guy. It's a favourite pattern amongst a lot of collectors, and for me it's a top 3 for sure. I mean, I got 3 patterns in that sort of category that I can't sort of separate, but it's a really nice size in the hand as well. You've got a full 4-finger grip for me. Might be a little bit smaller for some of the guys with bigger hands, but for me it's absolutely perfect. Probably the reason why I like the Cane Creek Jack so much. It just really sort of fits the hand. Lots of control over the blade. You could even come down here like this to do pull cuts. Blade then is D2 steel, one of my favourite steels, holds an edge for an exceptionally long time. Pretty easy to look after as well. Blade length then, tip to tang, we are looking at right about a 2.9, 2.85 inch blade with a cutting edge of 2.5 inches, so we're way below that sort of UK limit. Do have a nice sharpening choil down there as well, make it nice and easy to sharpen. But I can't get over the wood on this, it's absolutely flawless. Could be another outstanding. To be honest, it's going to be hard for me to pick like my favourite one of these they've released this year from RoseCraft. There's so many that have been like exceptionally good. Like the gun stock in Stag, phenomenal. The Cane Creek, I love. The Nolachucky is excellent. I mean, it's going to be a hard choice for me, but I think this might edge it to be my favourite. Just about the size, the classic pattern, the wooden covers. Absolutely fantastic knife. So there we go, guys. That's my review of the RoseCraft Blades Otter Creek Barlow, and that is in yellow sandalwood. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.